For most people, Friday is payday.
Son, one day you're gonna know the satisfaction of payday.
You might be going out for drinks or finally checking out that Asos cart that's been sitting ready to go for the last month. And why shouldn't you? Work is hard and you work hard to earn a wage. Why shouldn't you spend your money? And I'm not here to tell you to stop spending everything you earn. In fact, I'll be the first to tell you to spend money on the things that you truly value. But I am here to tell you that your choices now will affect you later. You have the choice to go out and spend everything you earn over the next few weeks, leaving nothing to show for it. Or you could start putting some of that money away to secure your financial future. And it's easy for me to say these things, but often the hardest part is just getting started. You have bills to pay and you've not planned to put any money into your savings or investments this month. Well, with just a few days until your pay packet hits your account this month, you have plenty of time to set a payday routine and to make a plan for your money. This is pretty much the routine that I followed nearly every month when I got paid for over a decade. It helped me to have the discipline to stick to the plan that I made, knowing that I had a strategy for my money. Before payday, set your budget for the month. Look, a budget is always forward-looking, and the greater the savings rate that you have in your budget, the better. But if we start by focusing on a 50-30-20 budget, that's a great start. 50% towards your needs, 30% towards your wants, and 20% towards your savings and investments. And look, I'm a realist. You haven't really planned for this month at this stage, and if it doesn't go to plan, that's okay. And that is incredibly important to remember. Every month is a new opportunity to get your finances ready. And then what I'd do is look at my budget from last month. I'd use this opportunity to review any of the expenses such as subscriptions and then cancel the ones that I got little or no value from in the previous month. Check for unexpected expenses because they always arise. And if you have gone over budget, refine this in the coming months to claw back and rectify any overspending. And when the day arrives that the pay comes into your bank account, yes, I love it. Well, the first thing you got to do is check your pay slip, because as the person who managed the wages in my company, there is always the chance that a manual error could creep in and that the pay that you receive is unexpectedly wrong.
Not on my watch!
Check your pay matches what you expect it to be first and foremost, and that any deductions for your pensions or your student loans are correct, or that any additions from your bonuses match your expectations. And when you've done that and you've checked the little figure on the bottom right hand side and you know what that is, head over to your bank statement and make sure that the amount that was deposited in your account matches what you expect from your payslip. And if there are any discrepancies, speak to your employer right away because they should be able to rectify this promptly. Then we have to pay ourselves first.
You guys are getting paid?
Once you know your budget for the month, the first thing you should do is to put that money that you're saving and investing away into those accounts. If you can set up a direct debit in advance, brilliant. If not, transfer the money into those accounts before you do anything else with your money. And the three accounts that I would look at straight away are my investment accounts, my Asos or my pensions, my emergency funds. Make sure you've filled that with 3 to 6 months of discretionary spending, and then my sinking funds, which I use for my medium and long-term savings goals. It is good practice to set up different pots or accounts for each of your savings accounts so that that money is set aside mentally and physically away from your primary spending account. And then we get to the good stuff. Look, you have to enjoy your discretionary spending. It's all too easy to get caught up in saving and investing, and that mindset just becomes all-consuming. Remember to enjoy the journey and to spend your discretionary money where you truly want to. If you don't spend it all, of course you can add this to your savings and investings accounts at a later stage. And once you set up your payday routine, it becomes easier to manage every single month. By sticking to this process over the long term, you'll be in a far better financial position years from now.